Hey everybody, welcome to the Toy Duo Team. We're back for another week of action figure reveals and more. Roll the music.
When you have a plastic addiction and your shelves are overflowing, when you don't know what new is coming, but you fear you might miss out, just sit right back, just relax and watch you listen. The Toy Duo Team brings you what you need. The toy news you didn't know you needed. You can handle. You can have more action figures that will ever fit on your shelf. When you have a plastic addiction and your shelves are overflowing, when you don't know what new is coming, but you fear you might miss out, just sit right back, just relax and watch you listen. The Toy Duo Team brings you what you need. All the toy news you didn't know you needed.
Oh, that's it.
And now you're wishing like, I wish that would have ended like halfway through. That's
way too long.
No, I want the 2.5 minute extended remix version.
Yeah, we need the one where all of a sudden Hulk Tiger jumps off the top beam and slams on the other two guys.
One day you guys are gonna be surprised because there's gonna be like a 5-minute video.
You got to add us all in that. You got to have
Well, everybody make a stop motion and send it to me.
No, you have to do it. You need to get heads of all of us.
No,
action figures.
he wants certain things, but he doesn't want to do it.
I do appreciate Vern not utilizing AI to make those intros like we've seen recently.
Yeah, I won't do that because one of the things I think that, I mean, almost everybody here has a YouTube channel. So I think everybody is fairly creative. I mean, for the most part, right? Like Dan makes like his own dioramas and stuff like that. Dean has dressed up like She-Hulk.
That's what I'm most known for, right?
And Rick Screen records TV commercials. And John cooks everything with butter.
Butter.
No, you know what I mean. Like, so it's almost like I have done stuff with the AI, and I found this one website which is actually kind of cool. It's called I'll just show you on my phone because I don't want to pull it up. It's called
what I did see recently is that music website Suno or whatever.
Yeah,
They're copyright striking people now.
Yeah, video, right? Like so the problem is like you put something in there and it's like really weird. Like so I did this Marvel screenshot and I was like, the prompt was make the character do some karate moves and then walk towards the screen. And this is like what you get. It looks like the guy's just moving the finger around.
Wow, yeah, that looked worse than it.
And then like we had this Space Zombies from Mars one, my thumbnail that I did, and I said, make the zombie bite the other guy and have him turn into a zombie.
I did see that one. Yeah.
No, this is how that one turns out.
He's tickling him.
Yeah, that was a different one, right? Like so.
That was the other one.
Yeah, some of them turn. This is the one where I said bite him, and then he's like, "Oh, let me tickle you."
Push him away. It is pretty clever. Like I am intrigued. There's one guy kind of daily posting some vintage Kenner little AI videos from a still photo.
Han Solo walking through the city and
and it's cool because they're short, like 10 seconds. Because if they want longer than 10 seconds, you got to pay them like $50 a month or whatever. But it's weird on the Kenner Star Wars ones because they're 5 POA. You expect them to walk like robots, but it makes their elbows bend, and I'm like, no, you got to explain to the AI.
Honestly,
there's no elbows, there's no knees.
If you make it really simple, it'll work out. Like I did the one with the zombie, right? Like I'll show you that one.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Honestly, being tickled to death, it might be a little bit worse than turning into a zombie. So that one was pretty frightening.
So this was hold on. This was their thumbnail of one of their figures, and I just said have it walk towards the camera, and it actually looked
that
pretty
worked out.
decent.
What the
right?
heck? Is that the C-3PO version of the Tops card?
Yeah, something
What
like
was
that.
up with that zombie? He was packing pretty well.
So some of it's pretty cool and stuff like that, and some of it's kind of like just it doesn't work out. But with that site, you can make like 3 little clips per day, right? It gives you 100 credits. It's $30 credits or whatever, and then after 24 hours, it like reboots and gives you another 100 credits. So if you have patience and you want to put together a longer video, you could do that. So
like I quickly said, that music one, Suno, they're copyright striking people now on YouTube. So
okay, well, we'll see
be careful with the music from the AI, because
I figure that all that music has to come from somewhere, but here's the key. Like when you're doing like your music song, if you're just picking a genre, it's kind of like putting compilations together. But if you specify, do it to the tune of this song, is what I'm imagining like sometimes is happening. And
so anyways,
and it's probably copyright strike on that type of stuff. He doesn't get to do anyways.
So anyways.
So let's say hi to some people in the chat. We got Gary Sprales is out there, right? Mr. B, Q, Jumpy McClunky. Let's see. Who am I missing here?
Jumpy.
All right.
B, go check out my latest short.
Right now, okay.
Right now, and then come back.
All right. See you guys later. All right.
Leave, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Let's see. Hold on. So
Gary did say that the transfer the zombie
virus, yeah, by tickling. You can get a zombie thing from tickling. Okay. Anyways, this is the crowdfund update you didn't know you needed, and then a surprise to me, but not anybody else. Yes.
The big robot for Transformers backed.
That's what I was just
serious.
And a surprise to me, the Leo Kaiser, which is the Transformers from Transformers Victory, was last night was at 12,000 backers, which means it's funded, and it was super close to tier number 1. I don't know where it is now, but tier number 1 is Death Cobra. And it's a transformer that turns into kind of like a helicopter carrying some sort of
cargo thing under it. Yeah, some giant block under it.
So that's pretty cool. So
we did this, Vern. It was we did it.
I think so, John.
Because we had them on. We had them on Saturday, and we were like, "Look, it's around 5,000," and
then the next thing you know, it
the next day it funded. Yeah, we were so
have they revealed all the tiers?
Yes.
Everyone saw your show and they were like, "Man, we got to help fund that."
Are a lot of them like this, like mini Transformers?
Yeah, check this out. So this is close to funding. It's at 12,068. I think I just looked. So another 1,000 backers. It's going to fund the helicopter. But I think more importantly, once this gets funded, this piece of plastic unlocks at 16,000 backers. So let me do the math. Let me do the math real quick.
It's ridiculous.
300 times 3,000.
I think I have a few of those underneath.
Once they make another $900,000,
you get this $1 part.
You get this piece of plastic that looks like a spear nunchuck thing.
Do you know if these HasLabs are available in like Japan? Because somebody will be super popular there.
So somebody posted on one of my videos about the Ghostbusters HasLab, and they said they had to get it through GameStop in Australia. So I don't know about Japan, but like I guess in some parts of that world you can't just get it from Hasbro. So I don't know in Japan if you can get it straight from Hasbro. I imagine yes, right? Because
I'm only asking because I would think the Transformers, the Macross, these kind of would appeal there a lot more than a Ghostbusters or a Rancor.
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't imagine that they would cut off one of the, I would say probably a huge like action figure and toy market, right?
Half the market, if not more. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think they're big, and something like this would just be phenomenal. But
yeah, in Japan, I think everyone would want this. Yeah.
yeah.
But maybe you can just go to the store and buy this for, 12,000 yen, or
Maybe,
I don't
maybe.
know, from the
You'll be able to
original
get it off
maker.
Amazon afterwards. But you know what's interesting about this is John is right, because of all of his first-hand knowledge that he shared with us last week related to the Transformers victory and the Leo Kaiser. That's why it funded, because everybody saw that and was like, "Oh, I just can't believe that." This
I
is
totally
so
agree with
popular.
that.
Well,
within the
it was
Transformers
really
community.
KCC in the chat. I was reading his.
All right. So, anyways, before we do the bragging camp, we'll do this little
I thought we were
segment.
doing that last now.
Now we'll just do this segment first. It is the TV and movie news you didn't know you needed. Is anybody watching anything new this week on streaming?
Hey, that Gorge movie was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, that was last week's conversation.
I know, but it was good.
What now, is that on Amazon Prime, or is that just
No, it's
Apple TV Plus. Apple TV
yeah,
Plus.
somebody told me it's on Amazon. Like, if you go to Amazon Prime, it pulled up.
Well, I think you can order Apple through
They pay
Amazon.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can order
I'm looking forward
HBO.
to watching Reacher.
Okay, so
that debuted yesterday.
All right. So, anyways, you have on Stars, the new Crow movie is available, and I was able to watch maybe 7 minutes of it, and then I had to turn it off because it was so good that I didn't. Yeah, I did not want to overdo it with the excitement of a super fantastic ride. There was no way for me to be able to sit through it all in one sitting because it was so good. I'm probably never going to go back and finish it because I don't want, because it was too good.
It's going to paint your fond memories of the original Crows.
The funny thing is now every time you open up that app, it's going to say, "Do you want to continue watching?"
I'm gonna avoid the app altogether. I'm gonna avoid it.
That's what happens every time I open up the app for the Joker 2. Do you want to continue watching Joker 2? And I'm like, no.
You know what's so bad is, like, sometimes I'll be down in my living room and I'll just put on one of the movie channels like HBO or something, and when the Joker 2 starts, I'm like, oh no, I actually pay attention and change the channel.
Oh, I will watch that eventually. The Joker 2. The Crow, not so much. But
Rick
Dan, you're a Reacher fan like me?
Yeah, I like the Reacher.
Okay,
so
Reacher,
when does this start?
It started already. So Reacher came out. The first 3 episodes are available, and then it looks like they're going to be weekly after that. And I got to tell you, I only have one complaint, that they did a history rewind explaining something in the first episode, and I wish they would have held off and not done that until like the 3rd episode.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. But it was perfectly fine, and it didn't take me out of the story. I thought it was pretty good.
I haven't seen any of them. I've only seen like shorts on YouTube or something like that when they show a clip. I've never seen
it. It's super fun. Dino, I think you'd like it.
I'd like to see what Dino's watch history is, that he keeps getting shorts recommended to him.
Yeah,
videos with shorts in them.
Is Dino the only one that falls asleep while watching a short?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
30 seconds long.
I'm guilty of falling asleep.
I believe it.
And Elevation, is that also a series or is that a movie?
Elevation is also looks like a movie that's on Max. There's Galactic Mule. That's my brother. If you guys know that, you can head on over to his Instagram, and he'll hook you up with anything from Disney World. Not for free.
So is this about a guy who just like goes up on a mountain and he's like, "Hey, I'm at a higher elevation now"?
So this is a story of like these aliens or creatures or something like that, or have devastated the world, but they can't go above like 6,000 feet or something. So people are surviving by living at like 8,000 feet in the mountain.
That's right. I heard about this.
Yeah.
Mackey's also got a series currently as well. Doesn't it go on a season 2 or something?
Yeah, it's that one the where he drives around in the fantasy world. What's it called?
Yeah.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, Twisted Metal.
He's getting lots of work.
Oh yeah.
Are there like a whole bunch of monsters just like sitting at this one area, and it's like,
just waiting.
Like, as soon as they take one step, they die. They're like, okay, we're almost there. We're at the barrier, and they go, ugh,
Well, they probably can't breathe.
there's just a pile of dead monsters all around the earth at this one elevation.
Well, you know, when you go up in an elevation and the air gets thinner, right? It's harder and harder to go up. So that at some point you start like losing your like conscious mind and stuff like this. Same as like diving, right? Where the nitrogen takes over and you become loopy. So I'm guessing there's like not some sort of a hard, fast line, because probably some of them can make it up higher and some of them, right? So they wouldn't all be sitting like right on the edge of like 5,999 feet or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
There's a 20-foot range.
So you haven't watched it yet, right?
Right. I haven't watched it. So I have to.
Because I would just stand just out of range and be like, "Ha, monsters, come get me!" And they're all like, "You're trying to get them," until they all die. And
until they have
they
a go-go gadget tongue that can go 20 feet and get you.
Yeah. So anyways, Nosferatu is on Peacock Plus
for free.
For free, or you can just go buy it. I mean, and
that's the funny thing is it just came out this Tuesday, right? And it's free streaming. It's kind of
if you have Peacock
free, you have to pay for Peacock.
I thought it'd been.
Well, you know what I mean.
Peacock Plus, it's free because it's not like you're getting a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna watch Nosferatu with my popcorn bucket.
So
I'll watch it too.
The one that was in theaters just a little while back, right?
Yeah. It got pretty good reviews.
So with the Nosferatu, if you guys are interested, when they were making that first Dracula movie or whatever, it might have been the Nosferatu, the one where, or maybe the one where the Dracula walks down the stairs and goes, Dracula or whatever. I don't know which one that is.
No, that's Bela Lugosi.
Okay, so that one, they at the same time, because it was one of the first speaking movies, or in the time when they went from silent to speaking movies, they realized that they were losing some of the international audiences because they couldn't just put a different language card on the screen for the talking. So what they did during that time was they actually filmed a Spanish language version of the exact same movie at night when the daytime production of the English speaking one shut down, and they had completely different actors that were in there playing the Spanish speaking roles, and they basically were filming like the same movie. And the Spanish speaking one was like, we're not going to do it shot for shot, we're going to do our own creative license. So there's actually a series that's on I watched it on Prime, but it might be like through that VIX or whatever, and it's kind of like this telling of the story of how they came about making the Spanish language version, because it was supposedly at the time critically acclaimed. Sounds
like
for which movie, Nosferatu or Dracula?
No, the Dracula one, the Lugosi one, I guess.
Oh, Lugosi, okay.
Yeah, because it was set back in that time when speaking movies started, and it's a pretty good story about how they get their actors and stuff like that, right? Because they had to go find these actors that could speak Spanish to be in this thing, and then the director didn't speak Spanish, so he had to have a translator and stuff. It's actually pretty funny. So
we're actually lucky that we have the original Nosferatu movie, because that movie was supposed to be destroyed because they copied Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, and I don't think you can go, if you went to look for it like on a pay-per-view, you couldn't find it because it's not available. So it's only like bootlegged or pirated copies that exist.
Oh, that's a good question, storyteller. I don't know if they dubbed the Spanish one into English. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Now AI can do it all for you.
Maybe. I think, I think
lips and everything.
There's like an app that makes you speak all kinds of foreign languages and stuff like that.
Does that exist, that movie? The Spanish version?
Yes. Yeah.
So was Bela Lugosi in it?
No, they had a different guy playing Dracula.
Really? Like, are you sure that's not like Hammer Films? Like,
it was.
Well, they probably used him in non-speaking roles, and then they would edit in.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The newer version with the new voice, the new speaker actor.
No, wait. Say it again. What was the question?
Was Bela Lugosi in it?
No, because they hired a completely different Spanish-speaking actor to play Dracula.
So they remade 100% of the movie. They didn't remake the parts where he's talking.
So during the daytime, they made the English-speaking version of Dracula with all of the actors. Then when they closed at 5 o'clock and everybody went home, the Spanish-speaking crew and Spanish-speaking actors came in and filmed their version of the same movie.
Okay, I was just wondering because if there's a lot of footage where there's not speaking, you can
No,
still
they
use that footage. If it's the same
100% use
company, right?
new actors, and like they went
That's
and like
insane.
it's funny how they went and got like one of those cameras on the little cart so they can do these like rolling shots, but they took it from another studio and stuff like that. And it's like they had access because they knew
Everybody
the
else
guys that were
was
doing like security or the gate guards, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So they were able to sneak in after
Did
hours.
they
They
show
were doing
clips of the movie on that documentary?
no, it's not a documentary. It's a scripted drama about the making of that series of that movie.
Okay,
So
so it's fake.
anyways. What? Okay,
It's a
whatever.
documentary.
Oh my God.
I'm just teasing you.
Vader's Girl's here. Hi, Vader's Girl.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
how's it going?
guess
Like
what
that.
I just heard, Vader's Girl? I heard that Godzilla -1. They're doing Godzilla in Godzilla -2. It'll be Godzilla versus Hedorah, the smog monster.
And I also expect that guy to get a Star Wars project announced at Celebration coming up pretty soon.
You think so?
Oh, I can almost guarantee it.
All right, that's pretty good news.
And speaking of Darth Vader, Anakin is in my town right now at Fan Expo.
Oh,
It's like $400 for a photograph.
So you should definitely go.
$200. It's just ridiculous.
Maybe you should
Alright.
sell that Hulk behind you, and you can get an autograph.
All
No,
right.
I couldn't. If I sold that, I couldn't afford an autograph still.
Jeez.
All right. All right. Anyways, so we have viewer photos. We've been asking people to take pictures and hashtag the Toy Duo. So we had one viewer continuing to take his awesome action figure photos,
Yeah.
and we're going to show that off. We don't have a challenge for you this week, but we'll think of something. So last week was
Ooh.
adding special effects to your photos, and Classic Toys UK came up with this X-Men.
that's cool.
Yeah, he
And I
did.
think it looks
Yeah,
fantastic.
he does a good job.
I only did not participate because I disavow AI.
This wasn't
I'm
done
just
with
kidding.
AI.
I just didn't. I had other stuff to do. I'm sorry. Next week.
From
I'll
the
do
graphic
two.
designer, nothing.
And I just keep
Well, 'cause
forgetting.
I got this vintage.
Every time we leave the show, I go, I'm going to do that this week, and then I forget, and then I forget, and then I forget.
It's
and then-
hard for John to carry all his toys down to the side of that
Every
garage
time.
down on the first floor where he's got good lighting.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
that
waiting
looks
for
good.
the
That looks
challenge.
really good.
I'm waiting
I
for
know.
the challenge where I have already taken photos and I can just
No,
reuse them.
you have
You
to
can
make
just
new
upload it.
content.
Yeah,
I'm
jeez.
surprised Connor didn't send some photos in because he's great at those After Effects and a lot of his action
Yeah,
photography.
he is.
Anyways,
Yeah.
if you do take some action figure photos and you're interested, go ahead and hashtag Toy Duo when you're posting them, and we'll catch them and we'll show them off on the show.
And then if you hashtag anyways, then you can.
And apparently Elon says hashtags doesn't work on Android anymore. I guess he doesn't know.
Okay. So anyways, this is what we call bragging camp. So does anybody have anything they want to show off this week in this segment of the Toy Duo team?
Oh, I'll go get it. You can do somebody else while I go get this.
No, you're the only one. I guess the segment's canceled.
John didn't come prepared. I guess we'll just have
All right,
to
I'll just show off what I got. So, like during the holidays, they had this guy at Ross, and he was $5, and I kept passing up on him, but it kept moving around, so I ended up grabbing it. Then
I wish they made the robot.
Then a couple of weeks
Batman.
later, I picked up the Superman, which I thought was kind of cool. And then yesterday, we went back just to check things out, and they had this version of the Batman, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And so I
Oh, is
grabbed
that
that.
in the comic books or is that?
Isn't that Batmite inside a suit?
Yeah. So luckily, they're still only $5.
Yeah, that's
So-
pretty cool. I've seen it at GameStop before. Now,
All right.
is that from the comic book or is that wasn't from the TV
No,
show, right?
This was from Ross.
Oh,
Wow.
a little bit of
All right,
sarcasm.
All right, Dan, you got anything?
I don't. I'm sorry.
All right. All right.
Bragging
Rick?
today.
I was gonna pull it
Yeah, it
up,
looks
but
like
I
you have
can't
a
find it.
different angle.
But I,
Nothing? All right.
in the
I've
room.
been having
Dean?
good success posting
Yeah, I have a few things.
All right, go
videos
ahead.
on. Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was done.
Yeah,
Well,
let Rick
you
go.
said you were trying to pull it up, but go
Well,
ahead,
I don't
Dean.
need to pull it up because I know you've all watched it. I posted a reel on Facebook and I got 1.75 million views
Congratulations.
Wow.
Did
the
I,
day after they demonetized me.
All right.
Oh,
The day after, dude.
What is that, Dean?
Oh, so this is finally I got this set that I've been ordered back in like a year ago from NECA.
Uh-huh.
And this is the Freddy Krueger Part 3 accessory set.
is that the boiler room?
Wait a minute.
So-
You ordered that from NECA when?
Like a year ago, and it finally came in. I think it was around the summertime or whatnot, and they had like an event for like Halloween in June or something like that. You know what I mean? Whenever I
Right.
ordered it. So
Is Vern uploading shorts like right now? Like I'm getting.
speaking of that, found this at Target last night.
Ooh.
Oh, and it's got like the messed up heads too, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's got a bunch of different versions there.
I remember when we were talking about that, trying to figure out how are they going to package those.
I finally found
Great.
Ghost
Yeah.
Rider. Found
What
it
is
at
Ghost
GameStop
Rider?
today.
Why does Ghost Rider
Oh, but
look
he's
really
on the
wide
fake bike. Yeah.
in that? Do you have like a wide angle lens turned on or something?
I don't know,
No,
man.
Dino's really that big.
Oh, the box looks really long. Is it
It
really
is long. Don't you have this?
No. I have this one.
I like the figure. I don't like the space spike.
Oh, we got
Yeah, I know. I
vintage.
want the original bike, and they keep not making it.
Yeah. And today at Walmart, I found the glow in the dark version of Dracula.
Those are
Then
good.
Krueger
Like,
NECA.
Where's
You
the
ready
creature
for
from
this?
the Black Lagoon?
You ready for this? Mr. B, look what I found.
yeah,
The creature from the Black Lagoon.
those are
Ooh.
pretty rad.
Glow in the dark. So I bought two. I might open one and one to rock and one to stock. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, pretty cool. I've been wanting that forever.
All right. And if
I have a
you're not
pretty-
familiar with the terminology, he stole that from a dude's nerdery.
Are those like $20, Dino?
No, sir. Maybe.
Like the same?
maybe
Are they the
that.
same price as other NECA figures?
$20.
Yeah, $20.
All right.
And these are they're scaled with the 8-inch figures.
I don't
not
believe
the,
you that they glow in the dark. Can you light that up and then turn your lights off and show us?
It's glowing right
Yeah,
now.
Okay,
I
go ahead.
probably can, but
All right.
So I mean, like, is that figure the same price as like a Freddy Krueger figure?
no. Well, no. These are $20. The Freddies are typically like an actual
$30.
regular NECA figure. They're typically like $36.
So,
Because
so
they
you
come with a
can,
bunch of
but
accessories.
you can, but you won't.
But I got to get up and shut up all the lights and put up a
Sounds like John's one of the movies. And
watch
speaking
my
of John,
video.
what did you pick up, John?
Oh wait, I gotta take my glasses off.
It's Dave
Hey.
Simmons.
Hey, Dave.
That looks
Oh,
small.
Okay, come on.
really?
Is that like a kid's helmet?
No, it's a real.
That's one of the Black Series.
Nope. It's a handmade.
Handmade out of wood. Somebody whittled that.
Yeah, they whittled it out of wood. No, it's a
That's
resin. It's a resin kit,
Oh, that's-
and what's cool is these are magnet on. They're like the accessories are all magnets,
Oh, that is cool. I like
and they
it.
got these earpieces too, in case you go through a tight place, you can take them off.
It's a tight place.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool helmet.
Yeah, that's my
Wait,
favorite.
the
trooper.
earpieces come off too. The little points.
What's
The points come off. The little pointed things.
like
Oh,
these?
those
on
are
this side?
sharp. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing comes off.
Oh, look at that.
Did you mention a snow trooper last week? Did you get a snow trooper yet?
Yeah. You want to see the snow
Yes.
trooper?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Not if you have to get up and go look for it.
I do have to get up and go get it.
Okay,
Well,
fine.
we want to see what pajamas you're wearing today.
It's like a commercial break. Now you can go to Dan.
Dan said he didn't have anything.
Well, I said
Yeah.
I did have something, and you still went right by me.
Well, it's because you weren't ready. And you're going to show me something on your phone, which is going to get a copyright strike, like you said.
No, I could. I got demonetized on Facebook because I shared a Todd McFarlane listing, and AI said, "Oh, you're bootlegging," and I'm like, "There's no one I can contact.
That's
It's all AI."
that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty
cool.
cool.
I like that one.
Wow. Is that
Oh,
So yeah,
another?
so like a leathery cloth bottom and a hard
Now,
helmet.
do you feel it's undersized, or do you think, like Vern said, it's is that a kid's helmet? But do you feel it's undersized, or do you think it's like?
It's just fine. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They
It's not-
both did look a little undersized, but again, it could be just our camera angles.
I don't think it's undersized. I mean, it fits my head.
Well, I don't mean the. I'm talking
The
about
thing
this
is,
one.
John, the problem is I don't know how tall or big you actually are. You could be the size of like a really small kid.
John's 7'2".
Yeah, I'm 7'2". No, I'm 6'1".
That's cool. I like that one a lot.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You're 6 foot?
Don't break it, man. Yeah.
Wow. I'm not even.
I'm 6'3". Is that okay?
I don't even break 5'10".
No, if I was standing next to John, I'd be about his belly button level.
And there's
Wow.
there's lots of room in this helmet. It's like very spacious. Like
I
my
like
head
that
can
one.
roll around in it. It's big. But the problem though is I can't breathe with this. It basically like sucks to your body, so then you don't get any fresh air in. It's like
It does
Like wearing
hide
a
your
Vancouver
beard well,
mask
though.
back in the 70s.
Hey, just cut a hole. Oh, that's what Dean
It's a
said.
big muddy hole.
And there's
What
a
you should
little
do
bridge
is-
thing here for the nose. Like this is
Now,
hard to,
You know what you
That's
could
solid.
do? What you could do, John, is you could get like one of those bendy straws,
yeah,
and it would just go down.
yeah. I guess so,
snorkeling.
right?
Have a
Yeah.
snorkel.
Or just put 2 straws in your nose
Or 3
Yeah.
straws.
and breathe through
No.
your nose.
John, are you nervous if your mom comes over? She's gonna cut those eye holes out.
Right? Yeah, she's gonna on this one especially. She'll be like, "Those eye holes aren't big enough," and she'll cut like.
No wonder stormtroopers always miss.
You're gonna trip and fall.
Yeah, I like that stormtrooper, the snow trooper. That's one I've always wanted. One of my favorites.
All right, Rick, did you actually have something that you
No
got?
toy pickup. I was just bragging that I had my most viewed video, and I've been
Point
experimenting,
seven
posting on
million.
Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, and as a short or as a video. And I've learned Facebook Reels are the most viewed videos on the freaking internet, like by a long shot.
For you,
To the
but for me,
point
it's
now
YouTube.
where if 5,000 people comment on it, like you guys, if people comment on your videos, you go like it, and if it's a question, you answer it. It's at the point where I can't even like all the people commenting, "Hey, I had this," or "Hey, I want this," or "Wow, I have memories." And I was
Yeah,
liking,
every
can't,
comment.
I was liking hundreds at a time, and then Facebook blocked me and like, "You're spamming. What you're doing is considered spamming by liking people commenting on your posts." So everything's broken since AI got invented, and it's
Okay, well, we can't
It's
blame
scary,
everything
man.
on AI, and there's no sense in. I mean,
So
what
well,
I
it is
noticed-
AI. It's not a
Wait, hold
real
on.
person.
What I will tell you what I notice about posting stuff. Sometimes I'll post something and I'll hashtag something that I think is very like appropriate for it, like a picture of the Hulk, and I hashtag Hulk. And sometimes I hashtag action figure, and then sometimes I just post a picture. And I'm talking about like on any one of the sites. So I do test this once in a while, and this is what I notice. Sometimes when I hashtag, people will see it and like it, and it will get a lot of views. But most of the time, if I do not put any hashtag, if I just put up a picture, a lot more people tend to just see that than if I actually put a hashtag.
Yeah,
Really?
because what I'm kind of figuring out is these social media sites are kind of trying to block hashtags, including Elon. He was the guy whose number one priority was to block hashtags and stuff he doesn't agree with. But I noticed that too, Vern. I do some tests, and earlier on YouTube, when I posted little Hulk shorts, hashtag Hulk, hashtag short, boom, within a minute, you're getting thousands of views. Now it doesn't matter if you put a hashtag or not.
Yeah.
But the hashtags do help on like Instagram, for example, and Twitter, for example, because
Well,
you can follow hashtags. Like me,
so
I
this
will
is the key.
follow Hulk, hashtag Hulk, and I follow hashtag Vintage Star Wars. So if I don't follow you and you make a post that says hashtag Hulk or hashtag Vintage Star Wars, it's going to show up my feed like almost every time. And that's
I'm with
what I think
Storyteller here.
hashtags are good for.
That's the right idea. Yeah.
Yep.
Storyteller's got the right, especially because they're going to input
Nice
the
AI.
They're going to input the AI directly into these like bipedal robots that everybody's kicking around.
Yep.
I love AI. AI is the best.
$3,000
AI is
now in,
great. I wish
Japan.
AI would hang out with us on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I wish AI
We
would
need
do
an
all
AI
your freaking
co-host.
jobs, man. Because it
I
can
know,
only do mine
AI.
so far, apparently.
There's
All right,
there's a bipedal robot in Japan that's only the equivalent of $3,000 and it can vacuum, clean your house, dust. It can make your dinner, get groceries for you.
And
Yeah,
does
it's
it? But does
crazy.
it? Can it shut up?
Can it take a shower for you?
Just so you guys know, I have a robot in my house.
I've
And
got several robots.
Ooh.
every day it drives around my house and cleans the floor.
Roomba.
Yeah. I also have one other thing for bragging camp.
Good Lord.
Part 2.
You do? All right,
So
hold on.
Dean spent his mortgage money on toys this week.
I just hit 8K today. Boom. So that's bragging camp. Thank you, everyone. That's it.
That's
And-
it. Oh, I thought you were
You
going to
still
say you
didn't tell us
got
what the real one.
1.75 million views.
What
You need to
was
hit
your real?
100,000 so you get that little button thing you can put
No,
behind it.
Vern will reach that before me.
Or Ghosty.
Yeah, Ghost.
Yeah, well, definitely Ghosty. Yeah. Thanks, B.
So yeah, are you at 50,000, Vern? Or close
So
to it?
wait, what was your show off, Dean? Because I was on the phone.
Were you unsubscribing to me because I have 7,999 subs now?
Now you
Oh, congratulations. No, I'm hovering around 49,950. But I
Nice.
keep bouncing like 2 up, 2 down, 2 up, 2 down, and I just can't seem to get that last 50 to get to 50,000, which is what I'm hoping.
I'm at
get up.
1992, I think. So they tend to go up every day by a couple.
Thanks, Dave.
But every time I'm on your show, I lose one.
Oh yeah, everybody unsubscribes when they watch this show too.
But
And
yeah,
you
I
know
haven't
what?
been on.
You know what, Dean? Congratulations on that. John, your subs. Rick, your subs. Dan, your subs. Mine. I think we do it the old-fashioned way, right?
I have to
We do it
agree,
the
yeah.
hard old-fashioned way.
I pay
So-
people.
So I think that's important.
Rivalry.
All right. Anyways, here's a new segment because we're not doing the every year. So this is what you didn't want to know about what happened on this day, February 22nd.
I didn't do my research.
I don't know. I was just trying to figure a way to do like a history thing because I missed it. I missed going and looking up useless information.
Trivia is fun.
But anyways, in 1889, the U.S. president Grover Cleveland signed a bill and admitted the Dakotas, Montana, and Washington state into the Union.
Wow.
I don't even know what that means.
That means those
That means they got part of the United States.
Oh,
North
they
and
weren't
South Dakota,
before
Montana,
then.
and
Okay.
Washington became states on February 22nd, basically 1889.
Wow, so Canada is older than
Those states,
Dakotas, Montana, and Washington State. That's interesting because we're 1876
right?
and we already had provinces and territories.
So in 1904, this piece of history cracked me up. In 1904, the United Kingdom sold a meteorological station on the South Orkney Islands to Argentina. Those islands subsequently were claimed by the United Kingdom in 1908.
Great. Okay.
What a deal.
So essentially, they sold it to themselves.
4 years ahead of time. I thought that was pretty funny. But anyways, the 1933 Malcolm Campbell set the world land speed record, traveling 272 miles per hour. And now you can do that in your Prius.
When you're a Tesla,
On a full charge.
Nobody has a Tesla. They're going to sell
like
it.
350
Good one,
kilometers.
Dumpy.
Ah,
Bluebird car at Daytona Beach, Florida. John, have you been there?
I've driven through Daytona, but I haven't really spent much time in it.
Did you drive 272 miles per hour through there?
No, I did
Oh.
not.
And then if you ever do, you can tell the state trooper who pulls you over, I was trying to beat Malcolm Campbell's speed record.
Yes.
I
do
have
it.
driven very fast.
I'll tell you
before.
what. I'll do it on February 22nd, 2033, and be like, I'm celebrating the 100-year anniversary of Malcolm Campbell. Okay.
Okay.
So
Next
we'll keep
year
that
on
in
February
mind.
22nd. I muted you, Dean, because taking yourself off camera doesn't
To rub two sticks together, it was loud.
doesn't stop us from hearing you blowing your nose or whatever you were doing.
That wasn't a nose blowing, I heard.
Anyways, one last piece of history for February 22nd. It was the Miracle on Ice. In 1980, the U.S. hockey team beat the heavily favored Soviet Union 4-3 at Lake Placid. One of the
And
biggest.
then they got eaten by a giant crocodile because
In a
everyone
Olympic
knows there's a giant crocodile in
history.
Lake Placid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
So
didn't
that
the U.S. hockey team get spanked the other night? Oh, yeah, that's right. They did.
No, they just lost.
And then our prime minister made apparently his best quote ever where
Is this going to be a political statement? 'Cause you
Ugh.
can do
well,
that
he's
on
a
your
prime
channel.
minister, so if he says I like apples, it would be a political statement, right?
Yeah, so do that
So
somewhere.
he said something about you can't take our country and you cannot take hockey. And it went viral.
I don't know. When I went to the Bruins game playing against Canada, Bruins spanked Canada.
Spanked.
Oh,
I'm okay with that. I like the
You're-
Bruins.
what do you mean you're semi-retired?
Oh, KCC was saying he thinks he's subscribed to everyone here. At least that's everyone that produces content. So I assumed he meant like
One
Eric
short a day, Dan. Just put up a Hot Wheel. Done.
So if you guys aren't, that is the link to Left Coast Graphics.
Oh, that's an old screenshot. I got way more subscribers.
Super awesome geek show.
Hey, that's me.
Yep.
Wow, I've got a lot more
Geek
subscribers.
Strong, who is Geek Strong 1, because obviously there's another
Yeah.
Geek Strong.
3.9.
Yeah, he's got a lot more subscribers too.
Would you
There's
take
Dan.
this?
How many subscribers did you have?
He has
3.9.
8,000, doubled.
Wow.
Yeah, you said 8K, right?
Connor used to be on the show once
Did
in
you
a while.
take that
Sir Eric
snapshot
Brown.
like a month ago?
Sir Eric Brown has 14 subscribers when I took this, and not one video.
It's
I was
actually
gonna say,
14K, but it's just like I think you erased the K though.
So I just want to point this out. Ever since Dean started coming on the show regularly, his subscriber count has doubled.
Oh, is that what it is?
It helps, Vern, for sure.
We had a discussion about that the other day.
See, Dean,
Yeah,
see how it helps?
Storyteller has a point. Yeah, Storyteller has a point.
What is he saying? Let's see. Hold on. That piece of information about Washington becoming part of the United States was political too, especially if it was part of Russia before that. Nope, completely not political. those
Geographical.
those politics have passed.
It's map stuff.
That yeah, you guys really want to talk about map stuff
I've always loved maps, man. I'm a
when
map
they're
nerd.
accurate?
Yeah, my wife's the same way. She would rather
You know what I love? I love
travel
accurate,
with using a map.
What do you love, Vern?
accurate maps. Things
Yeah.
that are
Hey,
labeled
Matt's here. Hey, Matt, 0 Toys.
Hero Hunter.
maps that
I
are
heard
labeled.
that they're renaming it the Gulf of the Toy
No.
Duo.
All right,
Nice.
the Gulf Toy Duo. That should be what it's called.
Is that it now? Okay.
It's
We should
official.
just rename it every year. We should vote on a new name every year.
Matt, keep making those 4K movie reviews.
The what?
He
Yeah.
does. He's been doing some DVD and movie videos.
Yeah.
And those
Hey,
are really
Matt.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he play it and sit like with a shadow?
No, he gives his top 10
shadow?
of movies and stuff.
I'll have to watch him because
Yeah.
I've been derelict in my YouTube watching duties lately. I've been pretty busy actually, but
He'd
Yeah,
fall
with
off.
those Ross hunts.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been to Ross since probably early January.
Yeah.
Was yesterday.
Hey, Vern. Since I haven't been here past couple weeks, I know you guys did the Maximum Spider, a couple weeks since that came available. I just want to say, I think, I'm just guessing, and I wonder if anyone agrees or disagrees. Do you think that might be Hasbro's best selling, even though it's not out yet, Marvel action figure in like the modern era since they've been making action figures?
I would
No.
say no.
No.
I would say
'Cause
that
I'm gonna say I think it has. It
This
is
one is.
just based by
Ghost Rider.
the amount of people that say they don't like it for the price, and I know they pre-ordered it, and
That's
yeah,
the thing. You don't know how
because
many they
I
make.
don't. You guys talked about that figure, but you didn't talk about the numbers. I think it sold a lot, and I bet you they made more of that Spider-Man than they made of any other Spider-Man.
no,
in
it did.
like the 2000s.
I would say that like whatever number that they put out was probably equivalent to what they did for like a convention exclusive, and not like San Diego Comic-Con, but their Hasbro Pulse convention exclusive, like when they did that the Serpentor or whatever that one was that they sold, or the Mindbender that they actually did a second run for. And I think that when that Maximum Spider-Man popped back up for resale, it was probably like a second run going in. But they're going to be surprised when a lot of these orders get canceled, because I have a feeling what ended up happening was a lot of people ordered from multiple places thinking like it was going to become like rare or very sought after. So I think you have a lot of resellers thinking they're going to try to flip those.
It's possible,
but it's not going to work out for them, in my opinion, because I think everybody who wanted one was able to get one. Now, I will give you this. I really think that a lot more collectors went in for it. Marvel Legends collectors went in for it that might not go in for a second one or a third one in that same series, just because they want to see what the difference is.
Sure. But yeah, at that price point, you're taking
really,
a risk, right?
It's really like, according to them, like the newest articulation thing that they've done. It's like supposed to be a complete upgrade over what they've been doing, and I think people want to put that to the test. But if I have to heat that thing up to articulate it, then it's exactly the same as what they've been selling.
You mentioned you were comparing it to like a Hasbro exclusive or event exclusive.
I'm talking about
I just want to say, but
production numbers.
This item was available at every retailer like on the planet.
We don't know
right?
how much,
and it sold out at every retailer.
We don't know how much each retailer got, right?
Well, I know Amazon had a minimum of 640 of them because so many people bought them for my silly affiliate link.
But that's not. But the thing is, like, you have 150,000 people go to Comic-Con, right? So they're going to make, I don't know, like 50,000 of them for Comic-Con. So they could have done the exact same production run. You know what I mean? Like, just so people can get them over the.
I know what you mean. Do you know how many tractor trailers 60,000 action figures is? It wouldn't fit in the convention. They would make several thousand.
Well,
for conventions.
I would argue with you that they didn't bring them all in one tractor trailer, that they had them shipped to the port of Los Angeles or something like that. So I don't know about.
But they sell out every day, so they don't
I don't know about that, and I don't know how many trucks they're gonna bring them in. And sometimes when you used to buy exclusives, you would have to go pick them up at an offsite location.
Sure.
Used to be like that too for some places. So we can argue about the stuff we don't know about or speculate about it, but to me, it's not worth it.
I would think they made less because when it sells out, it just increases that hype.
Yeah.
So when they do have a restock, you're going to want to buy one, even though you weren't going to originally buy it. So
yeah, and I think that like everybody probably got an X amount, and whether they sold out or not, and then they all put in and said, "Hey, we need more," and then they decided immediately, let's do another production run. So then they gave them an additional set of numbers because that second batch looks like it's further out than the first batch.
Yeah, I think it's May delivery.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty quick for a Hasbro pre-order, right?
I guess. I don't think so.
It's not as quick as McFarlane because his stuff is like in store.
Because he's already made it and it's sitting in his garage when he sells it. Just like those
maybe it's just crazy. Like he seems
drawing
like the
board
only
thing.
toy company that doesn't have a large several months up to a year pre-order window on his toys. Like, is there another toy company that like here's our new toy, pre-order, and then 3 days later you actually get it?
But that could just be the way he wants to run business, right? Like, I'm not going to show people what they can buy until it's nearly ready for sale. Because I don't want to be in a situation like with, say, like what Mythic Legions does, where they have a pre-order back in like October of 2023 and they still haven't shipped anything to you.
But they ship before Hasbro does. That's why I'm saying, like, if Mattel and Hasbro are the largest toy companies, and they're taking a year or longer to up to a year to ship a lot of these pre-orders that they announce weekly, I just wonder how their competitor, McFarlane Toys, although not as big as Mattel or Hasbro, is getting close.
Probably
right?
Doesn't announce or put anything up for sale until he already has it in stock here. That's why there's not a big lag time. Where Hasbro is selling you stuff off of like a digital render.
Yeah, no, but I mean with Hasbro, they can like say Maximum Spider-Man hasn't been made yet, which I'm pretty sure it has.
Well, it has to have been made because they showed it to you.
So Hasbro can put up, much like their HasLabs, like a pre-order window, whatever you want to call it. Oh, look, we sold 10,000 units. So let's continue our production run. McFarlane, he's already made these toys, so he's got a guess. Like Batman 89 yesterday that was released. He's like, okay, well, how many do you think I'm going to make? I'll make this many. And then it goes for sale, and then it pre-order sells out like in 15 minutes. Like that means he didn't make as many as he thought would sell. And it's just a weird difference between McFarlane and Hasbro.
What does it?
Oh, he's pre-making the toys no matter how many people pre-order. So let's say 0 people pre-order, then he's got a warehouse full of 20,000 Batmans.
Yeah, that's exactly why he's got those drawing board figures for sale everywhere now, because he just made a certain amount and then sold them on his drawing board like they were some sort of a crowd fund, and then all of a sudden they're just readily available because he's
don't even get me started, Vern. Don't get me started.
I'm trying to start this conversation because I don't know.
Well, that's all good. I just thought it was a good comparison of the two top selling toy companies, maybe.
Okay, well, I don't know if McFarlane's considered a top selling toy company.
If you haven't watched my video on the McFarlane drawing board, go check it out.
All right. Anyway,
go check it out right now and then come back later on. And
this is the hot or not section. These are the toys revealed that you did not know you needed.
That you did not know that you needed.
So there's apparently
we need a theme song for this.
All right. We'll come up with one. Who wants to put that together?
Bob.
Okay, I can see everybody jumping.
You're talking about the figures.
All right, so this is from Valaverse. This is going to be their ZoloCon exclusive. So what I'm hoping is that eventually this is going to end up like the ones they don't sell at ZoloCon are going to end up on their website. This is one of their Steel Brigades. Comes in like the old-fashioned type bubble packaging. Looks pretty cool. New armor. Looks like new armor. Some slightly different weapons, and the backpack, I didn't see one that they had previously done with that backpack, so I think that might be new.
How big are these?
6-inch.
It looks like a 3 3/4.
Yeah, this is a 6-inch line. The head is vac metal.
Yeah. Looks like there's 2 different versions. Is that a gold one in the middle?
So they sell these at the convention, and they're going to have the silver vac metal head, and 1 in 100 are going to have that gold.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, those.
What's interesting, I could be wrong, but I think this character, the Steel Brigade, with the Valaverse, with the Action Force brand that he bought, I think the Steel Brigade is the only character he also, bought.
Well, he does that Desert Rat.
Yeah, but that was a Hasbro brand. But what I'm saying is for the Action Force line, like they have all the different characters and names. I think this is the one name where he did pursue it to get it because it's his favorite character from the old G.I. Joe line.
Steel Brigade was a G.I. Joe. Yeah, it was a mail away.
Yeah, and I think that's the one name he was able to, to get before Hasbro noticed, oh shit, we didn't back up our claims and stuff like that. So good on him for getting his own figure of his favorite character that he loved as a kid, and now he's making it the convention exclusive. And I bet, I bet he makes lots of this one because it's his guy, right? It's his main character.
Well, there's a lot of different versions of the Steel Brigade that's come out in the lines
in the past. Yeah,
this is one that he's doing with the upgraded equipment and the vac metal for the convention. So if I knew anybody that was going to the convention, I might ask them to try to grab me one. But I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope that they have extras that'll just end up on their website. That's what's happening with their other convention exclusives.
More
Which one would you want, the gold or the silver?
Well, that's the problem. You always want the gold one because there's only 1 in 100 of them.
I actually think the gold one looks better. I like the gold one better.
Yeah.
Myself,
but the problem is like, even if you had somebody grab one for you, they'll open the box and they'll keep the gold one and send you the silver one, right?
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah.
John, the Hasbro one was just a painted silver kind of helmet, wasn't it? Or gray?
It was. It wasn't vac metal or anything. No, yeah, it was just.
Desert Rat was a Palatoy Action Force character.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's one that they have in their line. So anyways, some in-hand shots of this Voltac. It's part of the cartoon line for Masters of the Universe.
Oh, I don't even know this character.
Well, it's because it got leaked. Yeah. So many toys getting leaked nowadays. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think leaked on purpose, honestly.
I can't believe that like Mattel's done a huge resurgence in Masters of the Universe. It's like it was unbelievable the amount of stuff that's coming and what's come out just in the last few weeks.
Right.
So is this character a giant?
I don't think so. I could be wrong though.
Well, you got the picture of the Power Princess, and he's like gigantic right there next to him. Do you think if that's the case, they should have made like a 12-inch?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why.
I'm wondering if he is bigger. You know,
it's hard to tell from this photo.
Yeah, you can't tell from the photo.
Yeah, I mean, look at the comic book behind it, though.
I mean, if they really made a 12-inch figure, then he's on a gigantic 17-inch card.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Right.
Well, that's what I mean. But look at the comic. It looks like there's a comic book behind it.
Yeah,
right?
but they always have like a little tiny comic. It's like a little square.
That's what I mean. So the comic book looks small compared to the figure, also. So it doesn't look like a giant.
You go to stores lots, and Vern, you go to like Ollie's and stuff lots.
I don't have a
Ollie's anywhere
near me.
Any Mattel Masters of the Universe figures at stores anymore because they're no longer carried in Canada.
Yeah, they don't. Well, they do the cartoon.
Any of them, like not Masterverse, not Origins, not
Walmart
wrestling crossovers, not turtle crossovers. We have none of them in Canada.
Yeah, Walmart.
Well, look at the back of the card here with this Power Princess. The reason why is because they don't want to have to do things in 5 billion different languages.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no kidding. KC says he's flying. That's why he looks bigger.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It turns out Voltac is a normal size character.
That makes sense.
Right. So yeah, he's just flying.
Right. And then this little robot right here, if you look at the picture, kind of, you could see it down between his legs.
Oh yeah. So he has wings too, then I guess.
Yeah.
That Hordak's deadbeat uncle or something.
Uncle Hordak,
right?
He was in charge of Hordak's zoo.
Because I'm a huge fan of these Origins, but they're not available to even look at in retail anymore, and I'm kind of disappointed. Because I remember when they first came out, they were $14 Canadian, and then after about a year and 3 or 4 waves, they became 35 Canadian, so they more than doubled their price. And which I think they did in the States too. I think when they first came out in the States, they were $15. Now I'm sure they're $25 in the States.
No, that's $20.
They're
$20.
Yeah.
But they're not even like not at Walmart, not at Toys R Us.
They are. The cartoon line is at Walmart.
And
I mean
Target.
The Ninja Turtle
in Canada, where the world revolves around,
Yeah, okay.
The Ninja Turtle.
So, let's see. This is the 1/6 scale Mondo Wolverine.
Sticky.
Hey, bub. I think that was what they put on their release. Nobody buys those 12-inch figures, right?
No.
A lot do, man, because they can't just produce.
I'm talking to you guys.
A couple thousand of these. They got to make a bunch to.
But when I ask, I'm talking to you guys.
No, I don't.
No, what are they? $200, $300?
I don't. Yeah, like 200 and something.
Because if they're 7-inch or more than $100,
who could afford to buy the entire line? You know what I mean? That's the person I want to be friends with.
That's the
no way.
Yeah.
Somebody that has
ones are quite
49,000
popular, I know.
subscribers.
What I want to know is who can afford to buy one to rock and one to stock of figures.
You stole that from the dude's nerdery, didn't you?
Anyways, it looks cool, but yeah, like I'm not.
Could have
I'm
turned
not
the light on though.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, is this from the new Lord of the Rings trilogy and then standalone stuff they've announced? There's like
Yeah.
17 more movies coming. Yeah.
No, this is from the original movies. It's just new figures made by Diamond.
Is this Diamond?
Yeah.
I thought
So
Diamond was going under.
Diamond
Yeah.
Select
Look at what
and
they're making.
Gentle Giant are for sale. If you know anyone that's interested.
Look, Dean. Look at
What?
these figures.
Yeah.
Now you know why.
No, they look all right, don't they?
They're very popular figures. This line by Diamond. I would just be hesitant because again, Diamond's on that long pre-order window of like up to a year.
They're not. They don't have very. Good
I'd be
articulation
hesitant
at
from
all.
pre-ordering toys from a
Where's
company
my
that's
Diamond
bankrupt. Just
figures?
in my opinion.
Do you think she comes with that accessory piece behind her?
Nope.
I think she does because this is an $80 US 2-pack.
Maybe the water jug.
It looks like
$80.
only her elbows move. She's
And what's weird is, like, I just got this, some documents in the mail last week telling me that Gentle Giant and Diamond Select have filed for bankruptcy, and they're available for sale if anyone wants to buy
And
them.
now, if you were wondering why Rick is on social media trying to sell all his vintage action figures, it's because he's attempting to buy Diamond
Dude,
Select
they-
and Gentle Giant.
They don't even reply to my emails now, and I'm like an outsourced employee of them. So I don't know if they've fired everyone, but like
Yeah, you've been let go.
the guy who makes their social media. Well, I'm not employed by them. I'm a contractor. But I mean, they don't even reply to my emails now.
well, you should buy Gentle Giant and then correct
ask
that
him.
problem.
And then you can respond to yourself.
I do hope someone does buy Gentle Giant because they've got a long-lasting,
Yeah.
positive relationship with collectors and their sculptures and their statues and the jumbo Kenners that they've done.
We'll
It
find
would
out how
really
much it
suck
is,
to
Rick.
see that just all disappear.
Maybe you and John can go in together.
Yeah, maybe the toy duo team can go in on it. Find out how much it is. If it's
Absolutely.
$25, I'll happily pitch in $5.
Yes, they're for sale for $25 US.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm totally in for a fifth.
I'll pitch you
$5
Vern
each.
5. So there's 10 right here. 5 for me, 5 from Vern. The rest of you guys, we'll make it 25. Come on, let's go.
All right.
But it would be interesting, like who's making money now, toy wise? Like I'm
SH
assuming
Figure Arts?
McFarlane's making money. Maybe he can buy them up.
Who's this character?
This
Wasn't
is
she from
Nina
Tekken?
Williams. Can't you
It
read?
says on the screen,
Nina Williams. It's from Tekken.
Wasn't she from Tekken?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is a figure arts.
Yeah, looks good.
Oh,
She
is that
kicked
from
you
Soft
with her
Goods?
high heels. I remember that. She kicked you with high heels.
It doesn't look like soft goods.
So
That's what I'm wondering.
Galadriel does come with the picture, by the way.
I'm sorry?
Oh, it does?
Galadriel comes with the picture.
Oh, okay, cool.
$29.99, and she just comes with the picture.
So it's not a 2-pack.
I mean, on
It
Big
is on Diamond Select website.
All right. So it's $29.99 comes with the picture.
Where is it for that,
And,
Candy?
and Nina Williams.
Oh, okay.
Oh, who's
I
this
don't-
character?
This is from
She's
Nina
from
Williams.
Tekken.
I feel like I just went back in time. This is deja vu. That's a Matrix thing.
This day back in 2025.
All right. Anyways, this is Kickstarter that's coming. It's from man, I keep forgetting their name. It's the Nameless Toy Company.
That's why you forget it.
Yeah,
It doesn't have a
they're
name.
nameless. They're going to be doing these space zombies from Mars. And I want to know, like the curiosity is like about the sculpting of these things because they look so much like this, like Monster Force and stuff like that. I wonder if they've used the same like sculptors or whatever, or digital sculptors to do these. But this is by far, looking at these rendered pictures, the reason why he's first is because I really dig this suit because of the jetpack and the bull helmet.
Yeah, that it is pretty cool. That definitely looks like something from what the.
Is that
Or
like a
is it-
monster head that goes over the human head?
It's like a little monster type mask, yeah. Or
Yeah,
something
that
like
looks cool.
So then you got some other characters here. You got the different. This is a different version of a spacesuit, which has a traditional looking spacesuit helmet. And then the zombie version has the cracked out. And I'm trying to look at like where they have the images, you know, of the characters, and they have those blacked out hands and heads
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if this space guy comes with the one leg and
Yeah,
and the zombie head, right? And
I
then it
see what
looks,
you're talking about. Yeah.
and
Well,
then there's like this. So I have a picture at the end. See this one other dark image right next to the arm. It has like some squiggly lines and stuff.
Yeah.
I think
That's the
that
leg. Yeah.
Looks
I
like
think that-
Medusa. Medusa's
I-
head.
yeah, I think that's going to be a head where
Yeah.
it's taking like a gunshot or something like that with like blood
Oh, there you
splatter.
go. Yeah, yeah.
And the reason I say that is because I'm going to show you in another picture coming
You
up.
There's
think those
extra
are like
hands.
unlocked tiers?
It could be. That's why they're maybe shadowed out, or maybe
Yeah.
because they haven't released their Kickstarter yet. It launches March 1st. Maybe that's why they're holding back on what it looks like. But it seemed like there were, I want to say 13 or something like that when I looked at the overall, and they were talking about $350 or whatever. When I did the math, it looked like they were going to be like maybe around $31 each. So if that's the case, then I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So they have different colors of the spacesuits. Connor says, I will definitely not be pre-ordering this.
Really?
There.
Oh, that's from before. I think that's.
I think
that
that
was
was Lord
okay.
of the Rings.
Oh, the other. Yeah, sorry. I pulled it up.
Yeah, that wasn't for this.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to say aloud, but in a private chat, I put a reason why you may not want to back these.
I think
Yeah.
they're cool, and I'm gonna back one.
We can't find any results, so they're not on Kickstarter yet.
No, it's just his
It's
Instagram
not up
account
until
that started
March 1st.
last week. That's it.
It's not
That's
up
why
till
they
March
haven't named
1st,
the company.
John, and you can find them on Instagram, the Nameless Toy Company. So here is some shots that they had of these figures, I guess, at a convention or something like that in a display. But you can see, like, I did the helmet with the cracked windshield. That's like the dome helmet, and you could see that one in the back looks like he has the splatter head,
Yeah.
right? So that's why I think that one shadowed out one is that splattered head.
He got shot in the face with a shotgun.
I
And
think
then
I
this-
like that one.
This
The
is
green one.
another set that they had on display.
Look
And
at the
so-
zombie, like he's turning. That last,
Yeah.
the head on the left.
Yeah,
He's
so it
gonna
looks
give
pretty
you
cool.
he's giving you a sticker too, it looks like.
Yeah. So, anyways, I contacted those guys on Instagram, and it looks like maybe we're gonna have somebody on next week to talk to us about their Kickstarter and these
Oh,
figures.
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
So, you might want to delete that comment that Rick made.
Yeah, he can make whatever comment he wants. I know what he's saying because he
There is-
had made a comment to me before, and just so you know, there's a product out there called Astro Zombie, is what Rick's actually talking about. And
Yeah,
Super
and
7
originally they
actually-
called this astronaut zombie. And
and-
they might have to change that.
but that wasn't okay. Hold on. Astro Zombie. Let me find this picture
not
really
even
for you.
close.
Yeah, so Super 7 did an Astro Zombie figure, and that's what it looked like. And I did a side by side, so you can kind of say, oh, they sort of look the same or whatever. But this also looks like that. I think Super 7 did some sort of a
It's Tim
was it a
Barron.
Led
He
Zeppelin or whatever
licensed
that
his-
pilot dude was or
It's
whatever.
like a guy off
Yeah.
of Scooby Doo.
Eddie.
Right. But
Tim
if you-
Barron licensed the Astro Zombie to Super 7.
I don't think so because
Well, I'm telling
this is
you, I'm
Space
not
Zombies
asking.
from Mars, and Astro Zombies had nothing to do with Mars. It was some sort of like some guys created some creatures, and then they broke loose and started doing experiments on people on Earth. So it had nothing to do with being space zombies from Mars. But I think this is a pretty generic idea of zombies. I don't think anybody has the hold on zombies, and I don't think anybody has the hold on spacesuits or stuff like that. But they totally, like, this guy totally has like this retro sort of like 60s ish space type suit. That's why I like them.
I like them too. I typically don't purchase anything that's not like a real toy line or whatnot, like a real character.
Yeah.
But I think I would probably actually back that. I think it's really cool, especially if it was like 30 $35 or something like that.
I mean, like one just to see what it's like. But the
Yeah.
thing is, like, I will say this. I'm going to preface this because I know, like, we've had some people. We had Kickstarter folks on in the past and stuff like that. When you back a Kickstarter, though, you got to be aware, right? Like, it's people trying to get something launched.
Yeah.
If it fails or if they don't get it off the ground, I mean, I think you're out what you put in.
I don't think so.
I think
Yeah,
now
you are.
Kickstarter will. Yeah, they won't.
There's no refunds if they just move away to Mexico. That's how Kickstarter works.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, if it starts and then they take off,
Right.
Yeah. But if it never launches, you don't pay anything.
Yeah, even if it finishes and it meets the acquired numbers, there's still no guarantee that anything gets produced.
Yeah, but if they don't reach their numbers, then they don't
I
take
do
your money.
appreciate people using these, Kickstarter and crowdfund platforms. It is a new modern way to kind of get stuff like this done, where it might be really hard, next to impossible, to secure, $40,000, $500,000 loans or whatever to produce your own line of toys. It's not cheap, right?
Right. So we'll just have to, and hopefully, I'm talking to him. He says he's going to be available. I know next week's the launch week, so we're going to talk to him. We'll get to talk about how, like, the Kickstarter works and how far along they are in the process. And I remember when we had Whiskey Jack on there, he invested some of his own money and stuff like that into the project, and that thing's still moving along. Now, it will take some time, right? Because you're going from an inception to getting stuff off the ground. So, I think if everybody realizes that, but I think they're kind of cool, and I think they'll work great with, like, G.I. Joe line and stuff like that, especially
some of these look like finished product, right?
Are a good fit because, Vern, you got the fighter pilots, and you got different kind of tank drivers and stuff. So there is a good market for these kind of characters, and I definitely look forward to seeing what happens.
Yeah, so we'll see. Then Marvel had a stream again, and I think everybody was anticipating another Maximum series release, but they were greatly let down, and they were only given this kind of Spider-Man wave, right? So you have a Kingpin here that looks like he's wearing one of the. Is this the same suit that Hulk?
No, to me it looks the same as the white
suit as Hulk, right?
The Build-A-Figure, right, John?
Yeah.
The previous, this guy, what's not Mr. Big,
Kingpin.
His jacket is closed. This is that Hulk with the hat. He's not called the Hulk. I don't know his name when he's dressed up in a hat.
Mr. Fix-It, right?
Mr. Fix-It. So the Mr. Fix-It has an open jacket. So they did say in the stream they're reusing Joe Fix-It parts and brand new heads and a brand new cane.
I like it. I like the accessory, the extra crushing head finger, like this when he did.
Yeah, no, this is a good looking Kingpin. I like this figure.
Yeah, I got the white one, so I don't need this one. So.
Oh well, John, this suit is black.
Yeah, but I got the white one, so I don't need another one.
But you don't have a black suited.
Yeah, but I don't need two Kingpins.
But you need one in a different suit.
I kind of don't.
I already have a Kingpin.
What if it's black kind of not like a, what if he's not going to a wedding? What if he's going to a funeral?
I don't need two Kingpins.
You can swap out. You can put Hulk hands and a head on this figure right now, and that's a cool custom.
Yeah, that's not the same jacket. Well, that looks the same to me.
Yeah.
No, it's open.
Dan's holding the figure.
Yeah, Dan's got the figure in his hand. It's open.
Hold on. Why is his head so small?
Right,
it's open.
Because his body's so big.
Oh, okay.
Mine's open too. Yeah, that's something I mentioned on the live stream. It was
black, so it's hard to see, but he's got the same kind of tie, I think.
What does it look like with a Hulk head and hands on there?
I mean, it could be they could have used the same one for all three figures. Yeah,
I think that is what the case.
Yeah,
that's a totally different. That doesn't look anything like.
Yeah,
that's the closed one. Yeah, that's got.
I knew I had something right.
Yeah.
So, but the arms and legs, could all be interchangeable, right?
Don't break it.
Was that a Build-A-Figure?
Yeah,
originally it was.
The Fix-It was, but not the Kingpin.
No, there was the Kingpin.
Oh, they're both Build-A-Figure.
This is the Build-A-Figure Kingpin. The other one was the more comic version. He had like an orange ascot or something.
Oh, okay.
I have the comic one with the retro card.
Ha! Good. Yeah, that looks good. There you go.
It's like the mask.
Mine's got
Yeah,
the
a little
orange.
bit.
Yeah, I think that's the one I got. Is the orange? Yeah.
Rick, was that the one on the
Yeah.
retro card or no?
This is the one on the retro card. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the
I
one
bought
I
the
had.
retro
Did you
card
guys get
one.
into a fight?
Eyes.
Because he has a black eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does got a messed up eye, right?
Yeah, I think mine's the retro card one also. So I probably
Good
have
figure.
that.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was hard to find.
You
This
know what's
looks good.
interesting about that Kingpin, by the way, that the one that Rick has is he's got purple pants, right? So
Yeah, he does.
He does. It's very
my
Hulk
Hulk
centric.
has purple pants, and I'm thinking like if you were doing like a transformation like video,
Oh,
right,
there you
and
go. Yeah.
you can have
That's
them
a good
stretch,
idea.
make the pants stretch out.
With
Alright,
AI, you might need AI in that one.
I might need some AI to do that. And then let's see, we got Miles Morales upgraded suit.
Electro suit. Yeah.
Now I'm going to go on the limb and say none of these Spider-Mans are using that new maximum sculpt.
No,
Right.
No,
they're not.
because
Right?
they don't have the double neck joint.
And they're not
Okay.
$50.
Because they didn't
Otherwise, you'd
mention
be
that
paying
in the
$50
stream.
for it.
And it
Otherwise,
doesn't.
it'd be,
There's no
they didn't mention
toe
that.
articulation either.
right, no toe
Okay.
articulation, and then the hips aren't like wider, and he's only got the
Anybody-
ab crunch, that crappy ab
And
crunch.
there's not a lot of line work.
Right.
I like that.
All
Did,
right.
did anybody else note that there's no Build-A-Figure and that the Kingpin is $50?
Yeah, is that because it's Gamerverse, you think, or do you think they're just
I
going to
don't-
go away from Build-A-Figure?
I don't know, man. That's why I'm asking, because I was kind of thinking, I was afraid of that. I was afraid that with them trying to scrape and claw for more money, that they're going to take the Build-A-Figures out, because the
I think that
other
might be. I
other
think you might be
Gamerverse
right.
they did had they had two different Build-A-Figures.
But they're kind of gone away from, like I think they do 1 or 2 Build-A-Figure waves a year now, and then 3 or 4 not Build-A-Figure waves. You know what I mean? They kind of, they're not all Build-A-Figure waves now,
the
are
only
they?
ones that didn't have
Yeah, the carded
build-
Yeah,
ones.
the retro. Yeah, they've been doing more of those retros. That's the only reason, I think.
Yeah, but the other ones, the regular, like the ones that they've been packaging like this,
Does anybody want this figure?
No.
I don't think our generation does, but I think the young ones love this Spider-Man video game.
Now, a lot of people seem to be wanting this version of Peter Parker in the black suit.
I got him.
color?
No, I think this guy's a little bit different, right?
It's
Then,
a
like,
little
say, this
different,
one?
but it's made to look like the McFarlane Spider-Man.
Because the spider is different on the chest, and then I feel
Well, this
like
is the game, the
It's a
video
game.
game version.
and this is not even a max. This is the one they should do with a maximum.
Oh, they will. That'll be
Oh,
next
I'm sure they'll. Yeah.
after Hulk and someone else. I liked
I mean-
one of these Spider-Mans, and I think you can guess which one. It's that Skull Ghost Flames one. That
Yeah,
one's
we
badass.
haven't pulled that one up yet.
Yeah.
But anyways, I mean, this guy's got some pretty good articulation. The only problem is with the head, right? Like if he had that double neck joint, he could get more, a better vantage. But anyways,
Is it really worth $50 when you can just pop the head off?
I don't know, man. We'll see. Anybody want blue Spidey?
This one's definitely going to be $50 with that extra webbing.
Oh,
These aren't
God.
50
And head.
bucks.
And hand.
I mean,
The big
more than
Venom might be $50, but not this guy.
I want that one sculpted detail on him is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, they mentioned some of these do have the sculpted spider logo, so they're not just reusing this exact same
Oh,
buck on all 6 of these figures, because they all have different spiders on their front and their back, which was interesting. So that means they are spending some more bucks on tooling for this wave.
But aren't they just painted? They're not actually like.
No, this one in particular, that's molded on there. Like it's a different,
yeah.
it's a different shape. So it could just be the chest, but look at his pants. He's got like baggy pants now.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
got Snake Eyes legs.
Yeah.
So it's a neat wave, considering they're not all just the exact same buck, which
Who is
we
this?
know
Spider?
they
I
can
don't know
easily
this
get away
Spider.
with doing that.
I'm
From
not
the video
familiar with
game,
this.
isn't it?
Who is this guy?
They're all from the video game, Spider-Man 2.
This was a video game one? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
whole-
they're all-
It's all part of the Gamerverse line, John.
All
Yeah.
all 8 figures are
from
from the Gamerverse line.
Spider-Man 2.
This is Brooklyn, like the Brooklyn 2099 version Miles Morales.
Oh, okay. So he's got a little bit of Daredevil influence in him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I like that. I just like the fact that they don't all have the same webs.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
cool.
they were smart
I like those webs.
not reusing them all.
This is the
There's
version
Black
of Black Cat. Yeah.
Right.
That's
So
cool.
that's kind of cool. It's
I
not the
like that
one that
they're
I would have
putting
wanted.
artwork.
I would have wanted the one from the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man comic book from way back in the 80s, 90s, whatever.
Yeah, I got a good Black Cat from the comics from back then, so I'm happy with
Yeah. That would be the one that I want
Is
to
that
pick
the
up.
retro
I missed
carded
it.
one? The Toy Biz?
I didn't.
Is that
No,
the
I've
one
got
you're
a
talking about?
Hasbro Marvel Legends from a while back.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, and I just did not get it, and I should have. But
And I
thought
remember they
would find it on
mentioned
clearance.
that this figure has an articulated ponytail, which is always cool, right?
Oh, neat.
So you can.
And then here's that Venom.
Ponytail.
I think I have a big Venom like this. I don't need really another one.
But is it
Well, I
just
don't
like
think they
that?
made a Venom this big yet. Like this is like 8 or 9 inches. They said, right?
I feel like I have a big Venom.
I have a big Venom from Marvel Legends when they made the large ones.
Yeah.
That's a cool Venom, though. That is pretty cool, though.
I like the heads. Yeah, both heads look
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, they mentioned lots of new. I think they mentioned this is all new sculpt.
Connor's asking a question about sculpting new Star Wars figures. We'll find out because they're going to have a stream on the 25th.
Yeah, I saw that.
We'll see.
Why sculpt when you can just repaint, Connor?
All right. And then X-23.
There you go, John.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of this girl. I'm not going to get.
What's your favorite character?
Of course, I'm getting this figure. Yeah.
I
would
like the
hope
beefy
so.
guy. I think he's pretty beefy.
Although,
Warpath.
is this going to be a 2-pack, and then I'm going
Yeah,
to be
it looks like a
off 'cause
2-pack.
I have to buy a freaking 2-pack
Yeah.
to get one guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a 2-pack and it's $49.99. So
That'd be
So
50
you'll
bucks.
either be finding me trying to find someone who wants the guy, and if nobody wants him, he'll be being sold on eBay by himself.
Oh,
'Cause
you
I
won't have any problem. He's the more popular figure. I've seen people saying, "Oh man, if only they just released Warpath on his own." Because I
Shut
don't like.
up! No,
Let
everyone.
me
loves-
tell you
No,
how
really,
I'm going to use
that's-
Warpath. Let me tell you how I'm going to use this Warpath. I'm going to strap some like my GI
Black
Joe
will
gear
take
on him, and I'm going to put like Bazooka's head or something on there and make him like a really big, like war
Big.
game, like some sort of like arm straps of like bandoliers or something like that. He's going to have the biggest like machine gun you can imagine.
She's got great abs.
Commando
too.
Spawn Warpath.
Yeah.
And I think they said you can remove her toe spikes too.
Well, I would hope so because those could be pretty dangerous. That would be pretty cool for like doing like a stop motion video where you have the shoe sitting there. You take your frames, then you put the blade on, and it looks like, and then you make the little noise where they come out.
How's
Yeah,
that noise go, Vern? Do it again.
I don't remember how I did it.
it goes snicked.
Nope. So here is the Gamer vs. Spider-Man 2 wave. It's going to be up for pre-order on Tuesday, February 25th, at the same time that Star Wars is going to be doing their pre-recorded live stream.
Pre-recorded live
That's a
stream.
quick $150 right there, right?
Do you blame them?
No,
Not at
not
all.
with this group.
Oh wait, is the Venom a Build-A-Figure in this line?
No, there's no build figure.
Oh my gosh,
Well, then where's the Venom? I don't see him.
You got to buy them separate.
were you
He's
not?
not there. Where is he?
He's
What was John doing
exclusive.
when we were talking
Huh?
about this wave? All right. Anyways, Mezco 112. I did see the custom one that somebody did, but Mezco is going to have this Incredible Hulk coming out. I wish they would have revealed a little bit more of what it was going to look like, but still, it's the Hulk. I don't have any Mezcos. I don't know what's going to happen here.
I
Think it'd
think
be green?
it'll get revealed this week.
112,
Yeah, 112.
Yeah,
which means
this should be good, man.
Yeah.
With
but
Yeah,
a
that's
little bit
still
of
over
with some
$100
purple
for the
soft fit
figure.
pants. Yeah, Vern, you saw that custom I posted last
I
night?
did see the custom one, but I saw somebody else posted it.
That'll be like 120 to 1 or higher.
Yeah, I'm
Well, you
just,
know what? You know what, Dino? one to rock, one to stock.
I'm gonna have, even not knowing any more than just this face here. This potentially is going to be my first Mezco.
We'll see. I want to see how much it costs. Even that Maximum Series Hulk's going to be.
Well, if it'll be
tough one
it'll
to
be
swallow.
$160 US.
Yeah, it'll be a tough swallow on there. Anyways, all right. No, name it in 30 seconds. That was the last picture that I had. Looks like John pulled out a whole box. Do you want to
didn't
explain
show
that?
that?
Yeah,
Ghost
I think
Spider.
John's gonna make a video of that.
You didn't show the 3 exclusive Spider-Mans.
I got a box in the mail from Dino. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it did? It just arrive? Is that what you're?
Yeah,
Why
that's
you were
right.
like-
That's why I had
Yeah.
to go.
So-
They were knocking at the door, so I had to go get it.
All right.
So
So
the Ghost Spider-Man, which is Walmart exclusive, it's white and blue with blue flaming skull head, and it looks awesome. And Vern didn't get that photo.
yeah.
It's okay. Next week.
Did Ace Ventura
No,
deliver
that
the
were
package or
last
no?
week's reveals. We don't. What?
I'm asking
Revealed
if
first
Ace
on the
Ventura
fan stream.
delivered the package.
Ace Ventura delivered it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I think the cable
Remember-
guy is going up too.
Cable guy.
Yeah.
Cable
All
guy.
right. All right. Anyways, if you guys have any photos that you want to take of your action figures, make sure that you hashtag Toy Duo. We'll show them off on the show. And next week, if somebody gives me an idea for a photo contest, maybe we'll actually do a contest and instead of just asking people to post pictures.
Well, let's come up with an idea right now. There's 5 of us. We
I
can do
want
it.
them all, Connor. I want them all.
All right.
We
So
did.
anyway, want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Toy Duo team for Saturday, and we'll see you guys next week. And hopefully we're going to have somebody from that Space Zombies from Mars. Take care,
That'd be
everybody. Thanks for
awesome.
tuning in. Hey, wanted to thank the chat personally for showing up and hanging out with us on a Saturday afternoon. Take care, everybody.
When you have a plastic addiction and your shelves are overflowing, when you don't know what new is coming, but you fear you might miss out, just sit right back, just relax and watch you listen. The Toy Duo team brings you what you need. The toy news you didn't know.